Okay, so good morning, Kase. Is this Kase from 5:30 or 6 Bija? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Fine. I see Hannah. Okay, I think this is Iman, right? Burung tudung. All right. Next, no Kase from 6 Bija. Okay, good. All right. I expected more people from 6 Bija. Oh, Aisha is here. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Okay, let's wait for more to join and maybe in a minute time we can start our session. Okay. Oh, we have Hannah. Oh, all right, that's great. Okay, who else is going to join us? It's been a week since we met, right? In Google Meet. Okay, actually I missed all of you. Okay, I missed my session with y'all too. All right, so let's wait. Oh, Hannah from One Bija. Oh, sorry. Okay, Hannah Rose Kumaira. All right. Okay. So, all right. Shall we start? Okay. Good morning once again. So, how are you today? Oh, this is Damya. Damya is also from One Bija. Okay, good. All right. So, are you fine? Are you fine? Okay. All right. Yes, I'm good too. Okay, I'm good too. Okay. Welcome to another session of Breakfast and a Book. Okay, this is an interesting activity organized by English panel of SK Tiara Permai. And today is the fourth week. And you are with me, Teacher Thilaga. Okay, so I'm going to tell you an interesting story later. All right. So before I carry on with the story, so I'll be announcing the winners last week's story, which was recited by Mr. Yahya. Remember the title of the story? Anyone you remember the title of last week's story? If if you can remember, oh, it's already seeing, you can see it on the screen, right? Okay, yes. Okay, last week, teacher Yahya told us a story about the creepy underwear, right? And as you can see on the screen as well, okay, you can see the winners, but it's good if I can read out your names, right? Be proud of yourselves. Okay, and the winners are Ihsan Durani from 5B, Ahmad Sharif Derwish from 4B, Inshira from 5P, Yasmin from 5P, Nurina from 5B, Muhammad Akil Kushai from 3C, Ajif Dave from 3P, Elman from 3B, Imran from 1B, Atif Zarif from 2B. So, congratulations to all the 10 winners. You have done a very good job. Give big hand to you and thumbs up. All right? Okay, so you should try today's quiz later. Okay, and let's see who will be the top 10 winners. Okay, so moving on. So, anybody has any idea what is today's title going to be about or the theme of my story? Mama Arif, dah start ke? Belum? Jomlah, come. Are you ready? Okay, I hope you have had your breakfast. So, because this whole session is during breakfast hour. Okay, so you are so lucky, you are organized storytelling during your breakfast hour. That's great, right? Nobody is going to tell you a story because everybody seems to be busy especially in the morning. Okay, so today we have a special story too. Again, creepy underwear, Yasmin. That was last week's story. Yes, thank you. Looks like all of you love that story, yeah? Creepy underwear. All right, so today is going to be something different. Yeah. Anybody would like to guess what would be the theme for this week's story? What kind of story would you like then? Hmm. Okay, for I start, so let me get ready. You can start sharing your idea here, the comment section. Yes, anybody would like to guess what's the story going to be like? Okay. Come on, you can just guess. Is it going to be creepy, scary, adventurous? Looks like really looking forward to something great, right? Oh, Camellia still confused. Okay, that's okay. All right. So today, okay, I'd like to take a moment and use your imagination, okay, and talk and read to you about an interesting story. All right. And before that, I hope you are I hope you've had your breakfast, or you can have your breakfast while you listen to my story. Okay. So, are you ready? Okay. All right. Okay. So, since it is breakfast time, so I thought it would be nice to tell you a story about food. Okay, I've already had my breakfast, and guess what? I had chapati and coffee. I hope you have heard of the word chapati, yeah? Uh, It's quite a common food. It's quite a common food in Malaysia. Okay, and it is quite tasty if you have it with some thick gravy. Okay, especially chicken gravy, mutton, or even our famous dal gravy, right? Okay, all right, yes. So today I'm going to tell you a story which is related about food, and as you can see on the screen here, okay, we have this little hero, and he's showing you something, right? He's showing you something, right? As you can see on his plate. All right, let's start and let's see what is this story is going to be about. And let's look out for the title of the story. Yeah, these are the characters. Yes, the title of the story is Hot Hot Roti for Dadaji. All right, let's begin the story. Are you ready? Okay. Anil was glad his grandparents had come to stay. Dadaji was teaching him to stand on his head and to sit like a serene lotus. Dadima's prayer song made him mop his head from side to side, and the sweet curling smoke from an incense stick tickled his nose so. But his grandparents' stories were the best of all. Anil loved hearing about the faraway village with the green wheat fields and the swaying coconut palms. Who's telling me a story? Asked Anil one day. No one answered. Sweet smoke snaked into his nose, and the tinkle of a tiny bell murmured in his ear. Dadima's eyes were closed. Hurry on, she chanted. Anil turned to Dadaji, who was standing on his head. Will you tell me a story, Dadaji? Anil asked. Hanji, yes, sir. 1 minute, said upside down Dadaji. Then he flipped over, landing with a soft tap, and became a serene lotus on the rug. And Anil hopped on his grandfather's lotus lap, and Dadaji began. In a village far, far away, where the warm breeze made the green wheat fields dance and the brown coconuts rustle, lived a lad who astonished the villagers morning, noon, and night. Anil winked at Dadaji. After all, the lad in the story was none other than his very own Dadaji long, long ago. Dadaji went on. In the morning, the lad wrestled a snorting water buffalo, and the villagers cried, "Ay, wow! Oh, wow!" At noon, he tied two hissing cobras in a knot. "Wow!" cried the villagers. At night, the mighty lad spun three trumpeting elephants by their tails. "Wah! Wah!" shouted the villagers. What made the lad so strong? It was the hot, hot roti that sizzled and whistled on Daddy Ma's wooden heart. You see, Baba, Daddy Ma made the best roti around. Hungry villagers trampled through fields and swore angry rivers to sniff the fluffy, puffy roti that bubbled and wobbled in glee on the hot, hot tower pan. Each day, the lucky lad smacked his lips and rubbed his belly and ate a stack so high with a bit of tongue-burning mango pickle. He wanted the power of the tiger, Baba. After the lad had gobbled up the last roti, he licked salty specks from his fingertips one by one and burped twice. Oh, oh. Then the power came rolling in like a great flood. Arriba! Hanji, yes, sir, said the mighty lad. And off he went to do more wonderful things. He made the earth rumble beneath him in the morning. He shook the giant mango tree for Dadima's pickle pot at noon. And he touched the blue, blue sky with his bare feet at night. Ari, wah! The villagers roared. Wah! Wah! Dadaji looked at Anil and rubbed his belly. A rumble grew in a mighty roar. He smacked his lips. "Mhm. Does the lad still have the power, Dadaji?" Anil asked. There's only one way to find out, Baba, said his grandfather. Does he want roti today? Anil asked. Hanji, hot, hot roti, Dadaji said, his mouth beginning to water. With salty grains to lick, said Anil. And a bit of tongue-burning mango pickle, Dadaji said, drooling a little. And he ran to ask his mother to make roti. But she was on the phone with Auntie Venu. So Anil tucked at the edge of Dadima's sari. No roti today, she said with her eyes and shooed him away. Next, Anil tried his dad, who only ruffled the newspaper, who dug his nose deeper into the pages. Finally, Anil tried his big sister Kiran, but she didn't want sticky globs of those getting under her starry nails. Don't worry, Dadaji, said Anil. I watch Mom make roti all the time. I'll help you get your power back. Anil opened the kitchen cupboard. He pushed past the rice and the red lentils. He pushed past the spices and the green lentils. Watch out! Cried Mom. Anil found the flour and dumped some into a big bowl. Anil found the salt and dumped that in too. Hi! Oh dear! Exclaimed Dadima. So much! But Dadaji loved salt. Next, Anil added the water. Shh! Shh! Cried Mum. So much! Kiran laughed at the watery mess, but Anil didn't care. He just dumped in more flour. Achoo! Kiran sneezed in a floury cloud. Are what? The boy has talent! Cried Dadaji. Anil mixed the flour and water and added more salt and began to knead the dough. He punched and he pushed and he pulled Daddy Ma, shouted Dadaji. When the dough was smooth, Anil rolled it into balls, enough for a roti stack as high as the ceiling. Then Anil grabbed a rolling pin and one of the balls. The dough stuck here and it stuck there, but Anil didn't give up. He rolled north and he rolled south. He rolled east and he rolled west. Hanji, cheered Dadaji. Here it goes! Bit by little bit, the first roti began to fall. It looks like the USA, Kiran said and laughed. Roti can be any shape, right, Baba? Dadaji said, winking at Anil. Anil rolled out more and more balls of roti dough. Dekho, look! Roti number 10 is a perfect circle, remarked Dadaji. Hanji, practice makes perfect, said Dadaji. When it was time to cook the roti, Dadima got the tawa pan, smoky hot, and added some butter. The first roti hissed. Very carefully, Dadima helped Anil flip it. The roti danced and sputtered some more, all brown and buttery. Did Dadima make them like this? Anil asked. Hanji, Daddy said, nodding. At last, all the roti were ready. Anil piled them up in a high stack. Hot roti for Dadaji, he announced in his biggest voice. Wah! Wah! Exclaimed Dadaji. He grabbed a warm steaming roti from the stack and took one bite, and another, and another. He chomped and chewed. Mmm, mmm, Dadaji said, smacking his lips. Slurp, slurp, slurp. He licked his salty specks from his fingertips one by one. Do you feel the power, Dadaji? Anil asked. Hanji, Dadaji said, flexing his muscles. Find me a snorting water buffalo to wrestle. Anil giggled. There are no water buffalo here. Two hissing cobras to tie in a knot? Dadaji asked. Dadaji, Anil laughed. Well, surely those are three elephants I hear trumpeting in the backyard. Dadaji said as he gobbled up another roti and licked the salt with his fingertips. Anything is possible, Baba. Let's see what we can do. Hand in hand, Anil and Dadaji went outside to find new adventures. First, they made the earth rumble under their feet. Then they shook a mighty apple tree for Dadima's pie. Last, they made bare feet touch the blue sky. Dadaji, the power came back, Anil cried. Dadaji smiled. Hanji, he said, the power of the hot roti came back to the land from a village far away. Thank you, my tiger. Thank you. Okay, this is the story of titled Hot Roti for Dadaji. Okay, this storybook was written by Afzia and illustrated by Ken Ming. All right. story. So, did you enjoy the story? Did you enjoy the story? Yes? Right. Okay, so we have come to the end of the story. Okay, I'll stop sharing that. Okay. All right. Now, moving on. So, as usual, we are having live quizzes today. Okay. So, are you ready? Okay, now let's move on and begin with the live quizzes. Okay, join the game code and let's play the quiz. Okay. Yes, Sabrina, say watching this makes me hungry. Okay. We shall have more roti next week when the school reopens. Right. Okay. Go to quizzes.com and enter the game code 473447. Okay. Right. Yes. Roti party this morning. Okay, we had roti party this morning. Okay. Another few minutes and we can start the game. Right. Okay. Right. Another minute or so. Okay. Hope more can join. Right. Okay. So again, okay, I'll repeat. Enter the code 473447, the game code. All right. Okay. Yeah. Quizy time. Okay. Quizy time. Okay. I hope you have listened to the story. I can get all the questions correct. Okay, because attractive prizes will be given away once you're back in school. Right? Very attractive prizes. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Ah, happy birthday, Ilham. Ilham. Okay, Ilham from Posin. It's your birthday? Okay, happy birthday to you, Ilham. Yeah, yeah, we'll find some chapati after this. Okay. To get the power of the tiger, yeah. Yeah, why not? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, so, all right, I think we can start the quiz. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, begin! Yes, there it goes. Okay. We have, yeah, college. Yes, English. Okay, yeah. Okay. Breakfast and food. Okay, yeah, that's it. Ryan, I see Ryan. Shira, yes, come on. Better than Shira. Yeah, okay. On the leaderboard, we see Inshira. Oh no, Come on, yes. Go. Go to Okay, and Shira, Dad, Aiden, I think Shira. Yes, we have 11 players and more. Yeah, come on. Sabrina is on the play. Yeah, so loud. Oh, okay. Excellent, come on. Yes, simple questions, right? Yes, we got to complete. Okay, oh, more players. Yes, come on. Come, chase the others. Chase the others. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yes, come on. For the top 10 winners this morning. Maybe right at the top of the list, Inshira next, followed by Manuel. Okay, all right. So first, okay, we have the winners there. We have Jaden as first, and second we have okay, I see Ilham. Oh no, Manuel. Okay, so the winners will be announced next week. Okay, suspense. Okay, so we have almost come to the end of the session for today. So, who can tell me what's the moral of the story before we end the session? Anybody? Yeah, you can type at the comments box. What's the moral of the story? I think there was also a question on that, right? Right? Quickly. I'll give you a special present. You can tell me. What do you think is the moral of the story? Amy, I didn't win. It's okay, let's try. Can try again next week. Okay. All right, come on. Anybody could tell me what was the moral of the story? Yes, you can type in the comments box. Is it it's so hard? What was so hard, my dear Anna? People unite with food. Ah, that's true. Okay? Generations. Right. Generations unite. They are united with food. That's true. We should eat healthy food and enjoy food. Yes, yeah, why not? Okay, so I believe we should eat healthy food and enjoy food. Yes, and okay, number one is for me, the moral of the story is okay, respect the younger generation and the older generation. Okay, you saw the bonding between the grandson and the grandfather. So, yes, there's someone here speaking about grandfather and grandson doing roti together while spending their time together. Yes, correct, Hasil. That's good. Okay, yes. The moral of the story is that the connection between the young and the old. Yes. Okay, that's true. So I believe most of you still have your grandparents with you and you're also making plans to visit them, right? The coming weekend or during the Deepavali break. So what you can do is you can have a cooking session with your grandparents, right? That will build a close knit relationship with your grandparents, especially your grandma and your grandpa who loves cooking and being in the kitchen preparing food for your grandchildren, right? Okay, yes, Cikgu Amir. Cooking with grandparents is full of happiness, definitely. The happiness comes at the end when you sit and enjoy the food together, right? regardless whether it's going to be simple or a great meal. Okay, so cooking with grandparents is full of happiness. That's right. Thank you, Amy. Yes, definitely. Food makes everyone happy. I believe that too. So that is why, very especially, I handpicked this story to read to you. Another thing, do not forget, okay? Please have your breakfast. Breakfast is a very important meal to start your day. So kickstart your day with a powerful, good pack of breakfast and it keeps you going throughout the whole day. All right? Yes, what? Who else here? Night Mojo, siapa Night Mojo? All right. Okay. So we have almost come to the end of the story section. Okay. So I think I will end here until we meet again next week by another storyteller. Okay. So that's all from me for today. Thank you so much. Thank you, John, for joining me with this breakfast and a book session. Stay safe and see you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.